Ebuka, I just want to inform you that the case between very dark man, Bobo the Risky, and the family of the Femi Falanas, the home of lawyers of diverse capacity, has transcended to a new dimension. Papa Ebuka, come, we have talk.
That is why I am here.
Let me tell you what is happening at the moment. I know that you are not aware. That is why I want to brief you. You understand? I want to minister to you. And I know you don't have television in your house. That is why I want to tell you these things that is happening on television.
Make I not hear that rubbish for your mouth again.
Hello.
Nonsense.
I am seeing them. That is why I want to tell you. Let me minister. In case you are led by the Spirit, in course of my ministration, to drop any tithes.
You say?
To drop offering.
You are a mumu man.
Drop it in the offering box, so that when I finish, I will be able to recharge my stomach. Okay, Papa Ebuka, I just want to inform you that the case between very dark man, Bobo the Risky, and the family of the Femi Falanas, the home of lawyers of diverse capacity, has transcended to a new dimension. Recall that first the Bado guy had initially requested very dark man to tender apology and retract his previous statements regarding his affiliation with Bobo the Risky, which very dark man refused, and he said he didn't defame him. The sister came out, as you can recall, the sister came out and wrote that since very dark man has proven to be stubborn and doesn't want to apologize for that call out, they should meet in court. Very dark man came out and said, okay, let them meet in court. As we speak to you right now, this first sister that appeared like a ghost because I never knew her, I don't know if you knew her before now, she has again appeared in national television to call out very dark man and to address the issue. What is more provoking to very dark man at the moment is that she used some sensitive words that are uncomfortable according to very dark man. Let me show you the evidence of what I'm saying.
Your reaction first as sister to Falz the bad guy and daughter to your father, of course, Femi Falana, and of course as a lawyer with Falana and Falana.
I think my initial reaction was obviously not to take it seriously because unfortunately the way social media works, people say things, a lot of people say things. And a lot of times people say things that aren't true, that they're saying for clout, for attention. And so I was like, nobody's going to believe this. But then, you know, because also this very dark man fellow he's always, you know, notoriously saying things, sometimes true, sometimes not. So I was like, I think people know this guy is notorious. I don't think anybody's really going to believe it, you know. But, you know, the more it played out, the more bizarre it got. And, you know, people saying all sorts of just outlandish, crazy things. And, you know, the questions that I had for people, it's not rocket science, right? This person claiming that, first of all, what was on the voice note that very dark man was playing and what he was saying and insinuating are different things. Because the supposed audio recording that obviously was illegally obtained by the way, you know, Bobrisky obviously asking this person for money, saying that, oh, I need so and so amount of money because I've been told that, you know, the only way to get out of this ruckus is to get a presidential pardon. Before I go on, I need to state categorically that you don't need to pay any presidential pardon. Pardons can be applied for. You don't even have to be a lawyer to apply for a pardon. By the way, anybody can apply to the president for a pardon. It's not something you need to pay money for. But we know because, again, Bobrisky released a list of people he called to ask for money. So we know that he called several people to ask for money. he told them he told some people he needed money to stay in a more, the VIP portion of the prison. Obviously, he's telling this person on the, recording that, oh, I need the money to pay the Ministry of Justice so that my case can be fast-tracked to get my presidential pardon. So now, to go from that to what Very Dark Man was saying, which is that, oh, the money that was paid was to Femi Falana, and that Falz was the one who helped Bobrisky speak to Femi Falana and ask for that money for the presidential pardon. We're now talking about completely different scenarios here. And then he takes it as far as saying that, oh, are Falz and Bobrisky involved? Are they lovers? We're just veering completely off track. Now back to the recording. If we're saying we're looking at what was on that recording, there's an allegation that, EFCC took money to reduce your charge. Then there's the allegation that you were going to pay somebody in the Ministry of Justice to make sure that your application for the presidential pardon is fast-tracked. And then we're now talking about what Very Dark Man said, which is that, Falz reached out to Bobrisky, helped him organize this and this and that. It's a whole mess, a lot of allegations, and when you are, throwing around these kind of allegations, you have to have evidence. And I would think any reasonable person, knowing that there are laws against defamation, before coming on the internet to say, oh, this person said this and this and this, or did this, or fast-tracked this, or helped this person achieve this, before saying all that, I would believe that you would have hard proof or evidence before you do something like that. But of course, not everybody thinks things through before they do them right. So now, as you know, both Falz and, my dad have come out to say, first, my dad has said, I never spoke to Bobrisky. I have never spoken to Bobrisky. I barely know who Bobrisky is. I just know that he's some social media personality that you people are talking about. I have no idea who Bobrisky is. I never spoke to him. Nobody, spoke to him on my behalf. Not by proxy, not directly. No communication with this guy. Secondly, Falz said, I heard from Bobrisky, but it was to ask for 3 million naira from me to be placed in the VIP section of prison. I had no idea that Bobrisky was trying to pay for a presidential pardon. He never discussed that with me. So you see that the issues are completely different. And so we're now in defamation territory because we heard the portions of the voice notes that Very Dark Man played. And what he said, two different things.
All right, let's
Why
quickly...
are you defaming people?
All right, we have a video. I'm hoping that we have the correct one this time. Let's quickly take a look at what was said in that video, and we'll come back to the conversation regarding Falana, aka Falz the Bad Guy, and your father, Femi Falana.
I had to call Elele again because there's nobody for me to call. Elele gave me 2 million, the balance of 2 million. So now I'm supposed to come out in what's it called? Ending of July next month.
Okay.
29th. Bad guy. His father is a son. So first reached out to me. His father spoke to me. His father said we can apply for pardon.
This is not really the full video. I remember that at some point he had said something in line with asking, why Falz was in a way maybe supporting him and saying something in the line of Falz's song. That's, of course, quoting the line where he talked about people criticizing homosexuality Some of the reactions that we've seen to that is people saying that he did not outrightly call him that, and he did not outrightly say that they had a thing. So talk to us about your claims, what Falana and Falana is asking. You've asked for a retraction of that statement, and you've asked for an apology, which it doesn't seem like you'll be getting. So talk to us about the defamation aspect to it and what the next steps are, seeing as there might not be any apology.
I mean, again, speaking about the defamation, he clearly said, our files and Bobrisky involved. We don't have all day to dissect the video, but if anybody has time, go on the internet, the video is there. He said at some point in the video, our files and Bobrisky involved. And then he quoted the portion of Falz's song where Falz talks about persecuting homosexual people. And he said, oh, is this why you released that song? What are Falz and Bobrisky doing together? Are they involved? So there's no confusion as to whether he insinuated that or not.
Now that you have seen where Falz bad guy's sister, the entertainment lawyer per se, has further hinted on this issue, now let me show you the reply video of Very Dark Man, where he has said he doesn't want to hear his name from the mouth of Falz, the bad guy's sister. That he has agreed that they should meet in the court of law, and of course, that is the result.
All right. First of all, Falz's sister, we have already said we are going to court. But this one, I be say you don't go on podcast. They call me names. They chase clouds. The first time for your write-up, you call me ridiculous fellow. Now, they call me notorious. You understand? Very Dark Man is notorious. First of all, before I even talk, go far. Who are you in everything? You understand? And secondly, sir, before you downplay me, you understand? Without your father, who are you? Without your father, I don't even remember your name. That's why I call you Falz sister. I don't know who you be without this thing. I didn't even know your father had a daughter before this. So when they call me ridiculous, they call me notorious, you better watch your mouth. We already said we are going to court. Let's go to court. Why are you going everywhere? You they claim say cloud chaser, and now you they go use my name till they chase clouds. Do you understand? Madam, don't act as if Very Dark Man woke up in the morning and just call names. You understand? Now the name went there for audio, now call. Now the name went there audio, I call. As soon as I don't decide, say, okay, when I want leave, who call una name for inside where they commit atrocities, and when I want come for me where be soft spot, no wahala. I got no problem with that, fam. Do you understand? If they talk, everybody they talk. This is no see. Now law will not be. Now lawyers will not be. Now no be God. I don't talk before. I say give or take 6 months. You want hold me past 6 months? You know go past like that. Make I dey shake. I'm a don't man. I will not shake for you now. If they come, they talk. If they leave me and you for a other court, I go even win you. Because you don't even feel, you don't even sabi talk. I don't want to insult you. But don't call me names. He's a ridiculous fellow. Now you don't add notorious on top. You people should go and check the meaning of these words. Go and check the meaning of these words. If your people can represent themselves, which one be all this one way they go jump up and down, they do. You don't see opportunity. The daughter that nobody ever knew existed. If not so they jump. When your guy man talks say Mr. Yakubu and Mashebi fraudster, you know talk that one saying refer to the man as fraudster. You know talk that one. This is why they call him now. When no be me originates the name now, a problem. After what he has done for Nigeria, what has he done? You understand? What has he done? I can bring out everything I've done. NSAS. I went for NSAS. They nearly caught me. Do you understand? I fight. I stand for front of that beggar bridge like this. I fight. When those boys come break people car glass, I jump down. You understand? I do it because I be patriotic citizen. No be because of anybody know me. Do you understand? You open your mouth, they talk to me, they call me ridiculous and notorious. Don't let me curse you. But this is just the final and last warning. If you go on any podcast, just leave my name. If you want to talk about me, talk about me. Don't add names to it. Notorious, ridiculous. Stop it. Falz sister. Like I said, I don't know your name and I don't ever want to know your name. If you get personal beef with it, it's obvious. If like I said, I don't call out one of your friends before where they do bad thing. Is it possible now? Don't call out. Maybe I don't call out one of your friends where collect person money before they pay you, because all of now the beef one I get for me be that. When now we people want to be able to do things and nobody will talk. Madam, this will be the final and last warning. If you go on anywhere again and call my name, you no go like what you go come up from my mouth. I will not warn you again. Don't play. Else, I swear to God, you're going to learn and you will learn the hard way.
Now that you have listened to that video, you have seen now that my approach is in alliance with what you would love to hear. You understand? So before you go, wait, don't run. Before you go, subscribe, follow, like, and share, so that I will be encouraged to drop more of this update for you subsequently. You understand?